It was the Navarrete card from last time. So he's in against Emanuel. No, Eduardo. Sorry, Eduardo Baez. Baez.
Yep.
You can
I think that's another twin. I know it's two brothers. I think they're twins.
I've just got that up on the screen there now. So
they're probably close in age.
I believe Baez fought Ray Vargas before Vargas fought Masayo. That was his 126 debut.
Yeah. Both action fighters. Both of the Baez brothers are action fighters, so this is going to be an action fight for all indications because we know Navarrete is an action fighter for the most part as well.
All Mexican clash, yeah. Navarrete then he's 35-1, 29 knockouts. Who was that loss against? Oh, it's really early in his career.
I think, yeah. Someone would probably want to know.
Yeah, so he's he had a couple of wins against Debo a few years ago, and then he's just like winning, knockout. He had a decision against Ruben Villa in 2020. 2021, he beat Christopher Diaz by a 12th round stoppage. And then he beat Joet Gonzalez, who we covered last time, or two streams ago possibly. He beat him again in 2021, so this is his first bout in 2022. He's a good fighter, isn't he? Navarrete, always exciting, decent watch. Only 27. Baez is 27 as well. Alex, give us your thoughts on this bout then, on Navarrete. Just your thoughts.
Yeah, I was incorrect actually. Baez fought Alim.
Yeah, Rice, Alim, yeah.
Yeah. And I know Baez comes to fight Navarrete, with his length, his weird punch angles, how he gets in and out of range. It seems like he's going to be a tough matchup. There's been a lot of talks about him fighting Shakur Stevenson, and I can't wait for it because I'm going to show him a little bit of my bias. I am a huge Stevenson fan, and I want him to derail Navarrete's hype. That's how I see it. I think, I know my my bias is starting to come out this stream, huh?
Yeah.
Can't hide it anymore. But yes, I think Navarrete, with his size, he has mastered for these weight, how to use his size and length at these lower weight classes. I think as he moves up in weight, those advantages will start to disappear, and we will start to see really what kind of fighter he is.
There's a white bully
to run over Baez. I will not use that term.
All right.
I believe Baez, his nickname is El Gemelo, which is Spanish for the twin. So.
Okay. Spanish lesson as well. Thank you. Josh, did you want to add anything else to that one?
I just think it's going to be an exciting fight. Anytime I've seen the Baez brothers fight, they're generally exciting. Mm-hmm. You can see he doesn't get a ton of knockouts offensively, so I think Navarrete is going to feel comfortable in their exchanging and everything, so this should be a pretty exciting fight. I expect Navarrete to win, and as Vega mentioned, I would certainly love to see him take on Shakur Stevenson, and I too would favor Shakur Stevenson. I think he's probably the cream of the crop as far as between 126 and 135 at the moment. And I think he'll do his thing if he goes 140 as well. So that would be excellent to see Shakur get in there and do his thing against Navarrete, and I think it would be an interesting fight as well, but certainly favor him.
Cool. All right, we'll just touch on the undercard of this then. We've been going over 2 hours now, so we'll wrap things up a little bit. Any of these jump out? I mean, there's a couple of they'll look good with the numbers. Undisputed contest. So there's Giovanni Santillan, 29-0 against Julio Luna Avila, who is 19-0 but with 2 draws. I'm not sure if any of you two know of these guys.
Off top, I can't think of, but looking at the lineup there, I know the fight that is going to be getting hyped up is Nico Ali Walsh. That's the one they're going to be hyping the mess out of. But this one, I don't know if I've seen Santiago Muzi take it on. It seems like interesting matchup on paper, just looking at the record. But
Yeah. But
yeah, I
again,
don't know that I know
it's
enough
another.
about either.
Sorry to interrupt there. Another kind of American with a pretty big record, but maybe it is padded a bit. Giovanni Santolin, maybe is some kind of Italian heritage. How about you, Alex? Have you heard of this guy?
His nickname is the Gold Rooster, so good for him. No, do not know him. The name looks a little bit familiar. I just seen Antonio DeMarco was on his resume, so that's always a good name to
okay.
have.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the name's a little bit recognizable. I know Xavier Martinez. He just lost to Robson Consacao, and was a former Mayweather fighter. And if I'm not mistaken, I see Luis Alberto Lopez, who was the first one to get to Gabe Flores Jr., who was a big amateur
Oh,
out here
okay.
in the U.S. And also got knocked out Isaac Lowe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know both of those fights. That's funny. Yeah, Lowe had a little hype over there. I
It's
think
a
he's
Tyson Fury's friend,
Irish
right?
or something. I know he has Tyson Fury in his corner. Or he's a part of his team, or they're connected in some capacity.
Yeah, I think they're like best friends of some sort.
Yeah.
All
Nico Ali watched the next iteration of the great Muhammad Ali.
Oh, there's an interesting name on there. Antonio Mireles. He's trained by Robert Garcia. He's like 6'9",
Oh wow.
huge heavyweight. Yeah.
6'9", yeah, 25 years old.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen him, but
4-4.
that's pretty interesting.
Well, anyone that
6'9".
big is going to be a problem, no doubt.
Yeah.
He was just on a broadcast. Looked a bit slow, but yeah, definitely doesn't seem like someone fun to fight.
The name Austin Brooks looks familiar. I just can't pinpoint him right now, but I feel like I've seen that name.
It's got a weird mugshot going on there. Austin
On paper,
Warren,
it looks like
Anthony
a good
Brooks.
card. Honestly, you see a lot of O's, see names that we're recognizing, so definitely might want to tune into that one all day long and get a good doses of boxing.
Yeah, that's a good weekend of boxing there, definitely.